Respected sadhakas, welcome. Life is like that. Let's play the game of whatever is happening outside. Go on, going through it, and the inner game of enhancing our wisdom through the study of Shastras, trying to live life up to it. This is the game to play which we have come here, we are sent here. All the trainings are given, all facilities are given, and the field is given, and we are sent to that field. Let's play. Let the outer world go on giving what it gives, and let us give what we are supposed to give. Inside, let us grow in our knowledge, in our pursuit of this deepest, ultimate truth. May we never leave the feet of the God, the Guru, the Shruti Mata, which alone relentlessly guide us on this true path, the ultimate path, which appears to be vague in the beginning because of our habitual worldly life. Majority people being of that type, when we look at them, then we don't get inspiration. We only have to look at the great masters who lived and reached that and who preached and taught that to us. Let the guidance of masters inspire us, not the misguidance of the world take us away from the path or the goal. That care we have to take. Like every day today also, let us do our Apyayantu chanting, then Taittiriya Upanishad with Bhashyam, continuation of that Prashnottari between the Purva Bakshi and Siddhanti regarding those three questions of Kahaya Sa Evam Vitu Katham Upasankramati Kaha Upasankramati. All this. Then we do our Yoga Darshanam, conclusion of first sutra. Then in our Mundaka Upanishad, we will see the second and third mantras in Gita, the ninth chapter. Slowly Bhagavan unfolding who are the true Shraddhalus who worshipping me, they get benefit of my blessings for their own liberation. Then we go for evening Bhagavatam, 12th Skandha will continue Markandeya Rishi's stuti of Narayana, Naranarayana, and their blessings to him. And yesterday we have seen the Rukmini Vivaha, nahi, the Jambavati and Satyabhama Vivaha with Lord Krishna. Now Lord Krishna focuses on the New Delhi, what's happening to Pandavas, etc. That we will see. In our Ashtottarams, the second of the Dasha Mahavidya chanting we do. So our day is so beautifully fixed. Let us live accordingly, more seriously, sincerely. Whatever in between unexpected comes out of prarabdha or anything, we will just add that also or perform that also. But never ever should be a day where we have not planned, and all planning should be for yoga, for sadhana, not for any samsara. ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि संतो ते मयि संतो ओम शांति 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 ओम आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ओम शांति 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविदं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकन्नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्रीवेदव्यासवैशम्पायन याज्ञवल्क्याद्यशङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः सङ्कल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातु अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्वध्यात्मिकप्रगतिद्वारा विश्वशान्तिकल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं ये ये धर्मसंस्थापकाः साधकाः भक्ताः अस्मिन् संस्थापनकार्ये नित्यनिरन्तरं कङ्कणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां भगवद्गुरुकृपया समस्तबाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्ननिर्मूलनद्वारा आयुरारोग्यक्षेमस्थैर्यश्रद्धाभक्तादि समस्तसत्सम्पदा साधना सानुकूल्यता शक्तीनां प्राप्तिद्वारा अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापनकार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः आद्यशङ्करभाष्यसमेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ॐ यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। तैत्तिरेयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशम् अरुतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावेत् तद्वक्तारमावेद आवेन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली। एन्जाय్ द चाण्टिङ्ग्। अष्टमोऽनुवागः। ॐ भीषास्माद्वातः भवते भीषोदेति सूर्यः भीषास्मादग्निश्चेन्द्रश्च मृत्युर्धावति पञ्चमयिदे सैषानन्दस्य मीमागं सा भवति युवा स्यात् साधु युवाध्यायकः आशिष्टो दृढिष्टो बलिष्ठः तस्येयं पृथिवी सर्वा वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् स एको मानुष आनन्दः ते शतं मानुष आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एको देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एकः आजानजानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमाजानजानां देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानवयन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एको इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मण आनन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवंविद अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते तदप्येष श्लोको भवति। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। See, the chanting of Veda mantras has a beautiful effect if done with Shraddha Bhakti on our minds, intellects, their subtlety, purity. You know, the Swadhyaya, as it is explained by our Patanjali Yoga Darshana Bhashyakara Vyasaji. Pranavadi Ucharanam, so to Shastra Parayanam. Shastra Adhyanam, he says, it starts with chanting only. So much our outer vibration also gets divinized. Have faith, keep doing every day this type of chanting. Okay, now we are into the Ashtamaha Anuvakaha. Okay, very important topic is what? Vidya purpose is only to remove the avidya and avidya janita anatma tadatmya. And by this process only in the Upanishads, the Brahma Prapti and Moksha is indicated. When this is said, the Purva Pakshi asked, Ki katham evam arthata avagamyate? Why do you conclude like this that by Vidya Prapti, the avidya is removed? That's all. Then the Brahma Prapti is gained. For that, the Guru Maharaj gave the answer ki vidya matra upadeshat. For the moksha prapti, the upadesha that is given in Shastra, Vedanta, Upanishad is only vidya. No follow-up action, anything required. So that shows through vidya, the removal of avidya, then what? Already ever existing, our own Brahma Swarupa Anubhuti comes to us. That is a Sangraha Vakya. Now Vivarana is what? Ki Vidyayaha cha drushtam karyam avidya nivrutti. Be conscious. So the Vidya when it comes, its effect, its karyam is a removal of avidya. Anywhere, even general also. Then tatcha iha vidya matram atma prapto sadhanam upadishyate. So here in the entire Upanishads, therefore, the vidya matra upadesha is done for the removal of avidya and avidya kritasya annadi vishesha atmanaha atmatvena adhyarovidasya apohartha atmanaha. So avidya if removed, then the avidya krita panchakosha tadatmya also should go away. Annamaya. So the Vidya is only teaching that one. When this is said, what is the whole thought here so far? In the Upanishads, the already existing Brahma Anubhuti is being indicated. So here the Upasankramanam, who is doing the Brahman only doing, there is no Jiva at all. How? Brahman alone in Avidya playing the play of Jiva, then through the Upadhi Tadatmya, then the Jnanam is gained, then the Avidya is removed, then that Brahmavid apnoti param. That main mukhya sutra vakya, we have to be very conscious in understanding it. Param means Brahman only. So param apnoti means Brahman apnoti. Now Brahmavid param means Brahma apnoti. Now when the Brahmavid param or Brahma apnoti, Brahmavid Brahma apnoti, knower of something cannot gain something or become something. Okay. Therefore, this Brahmavid must be not the Jiva, because Jiva can never become or reach Brahman. It is entire, his system, his limitations are totally different. Therefore, Kahaya Asaveti means this Brahma only. Why this discussion is happening? To reject the reality given to the Jiva, and because we so far for some time at its initial days we call it like that. We are Jiva, we are with Upadhi, we have to discover Brahma. ये सब शुरुआत में बच्चों के खेल के समय इसको ऐसे ही बताया जाता है. Later on, we have to deny the existence of Jiva. Otherwise, we will eternally remain only as Jiva, trying to become Brahma and never become so. So therefore, Brahmavid apnoti param mein, that who is that Brahmavid? Brahma only. Param means apnoti Brahma only. Because the knower of something cannot become the gainer of something else. Then the Upanishad का point यही है कि just know the Brahma Vidya, then you be the Brahman. How it is happening? Because the Vidya is removing avidya. Therefore, what is the gap between me experiencing my Brahman and my nature Brahman and me is only avidya, which is just discarded by the Vidya. Anything else further to be done after that? Nothing to be done. These very deep thoughts, all of them are. Because if something else has to be done, then the Brahma Prapti becomes an effect of a cause called as a karma. If something is a result of a karma, we all know karma being limited, the phala also will be limited. Therefore, you will not have a moksha eternally. Therefore, the vidya should be sufficient, no need of karma. And we are already that Brahman. So, this is one point. When this is said by our Siddhanti, Brahma Vidya Matra Upadeshat Sadhanatvena, no other sadhana required. Now the Purva Pakshi raises this question. What he says is, कि मार्ग विज्ञान उपदेशवद इति चेतु. Yesterday we saw it. I'm just doing it second time. Every day the topic that is touched. Yesterday touched thing we are touching again so that little more clarity comes. So, Marga Vijnana Upadeshavaditi Cheto. No, this is not indicating the truth or the reality of the Brahman, but it is only giving the Vidya. So that Vidya, Brahma Vidya, is only Marga Vidya. If we say like that, he himself is explaining his sentence. What he means is, in tad atmatve vidya matra sadhana upadesha ahetu. Tadatmatva means in obtaining the Brahman as the self, vidya matra upadesha, only teaching a vidya ahetu is not sufficient. That is what I am saying. How do you say? Because kasmat he deshantara praptau. When another place has to be reached, marga vijnana upadesha darshanat. We all know that the marga vijnana is given. So this is how you have to go to that particular place. So some other place you have to go. So you have to follow this marga. That marga vidya is given to us. So what is the Purva Pakshi's effort? The Vastu which is Praptavya and the one who is doing the Prapti, they are different. He wants to establish it, by which he wants to establish the Dvaita. So too, he wants to talk about the need of traveling in Desha, in Kala, in Parishrama to reach to the Brahman. In Vedanta, what I said, we being already Brahman, there is no need of traveling in time. There is no need of traveling in place. There is no need of any other effort to be put to recognize Brahman. As we just now said, the curtain between we and the Brahman is only avidya. Just by the vidya, when that is removed, then I am already that is experienced. To this stand, the Purvapakshi not able to come to. Therefore, he says this Brahma Vidya only is a Marga Upadesha. In that, there is no the Gantavya Sthana explanation. And when a Marga is given to reach to a destination, you have to travel also. Therefore, what is his point? Something else has to be done, and some distance in time and place has to be covered to discover Brahman. Only Vidya is not sufficient. So, Deshantara Praptau Marga Vijnana Upadesha Darshanat. He substantiates it with this. Kim Nahi Gramaha Eva Ganta iti chet. Ganta and Grama are not same. The Ganta, the traveler, the Grama to the village which he is going, they are not same. Is it not? In the same way here also, the Gamana Karta and the Gamya Sthana are different, and the Upadesha is only teaching. The Marga Upadesha is going on, that is nowhere talking about the Laksha Vastu or the Brahma Prapti. So Vidya is not sufficient. Vidya Matra. So Vidya is not sufficient. There is Dvaita is there between the Gantavya and Gantavya and Gamana Karta are not same. He'll have to travel also some distance of doing some sadhana. Now, this answer is no, not my dear. You are not clearly understanding the Upanishad from its standpoint. You are trying to analyze it from your own worldly experiences. So, to understand Upanishads, you have to be in that line. Don't hold on to your own opinion of your own worldly experience. See, as long as we hold on to our own experience, we will be not able to listen to someone else's experience or the guidance. Even in the day-to-day world also, आपके पत्नी हो पति हो बच्चे, if they want to tell their point of view, if you are holding on to yours, you will never listen. Even we act like listening, but we only interpret, only to suit to our already understood or convinced thing. That is how the mind works. So this Purvapakshi neither able to give up the Dvaita nor able to give up the importance given to the karma. Always he is doing that karma only in the Dvaita Jagato. Therefore, here also something has to be done to reach to Brahman. And reaching the Brahman is like reaching to a town by a person. He reached the town. He might have seen the whole town shown by somebody else later on, but he never becomes town. Same way, the Brahmavit may reach Brahman, but not become one with him. He may experience Brahman. He may have, like he experienced in the town's beauty or displays, etc. And he'll have to travel. Now, we already just said now, कि we ourselves, nature being Brahman, covering is only Avidya. Avidya is removed, we discover. Avidya functions in the form of the Pancha Kosha. So the Pancha Kosha Annamayadi, Tadatma is the expression of Avidya. When the Brahma Vidya is told that you are Satyam, you are Jnanam, you are Anantam, this alone is reality, this alone is all pervading, it is Ekameva Advayam, there is nothing other than it. All this is called as Brahma Vidya. What it is doing the actual knowledge of Brahma Vidya, Brahma Vastu, it is giving us. When we are thorough in this knowledge, Avidya goes away. About this, Avidya Janita alone was the Panchakosha Tadatmya. Therefore, all that just like goes away. Then, when the Tadatmya goes away, with the Vidya, along with the Vidya, what happens? Even this Vidya of practice is not required. You just realize you are that Brahman. This is what the stand of Vedanta. Now he gives the answers. Purva Pakshi to this Siddhant, its words. What did he say yesterday? He said, Vaidharmyatu. What example you are giving and what the Upanishad is talking about Brahma, they are not same. Every time the example may not be suitable correctly or completely. So, Vaidharmyata, there's a difference in the example you talk about and the Upanishad Matas, Shruti Matas sentence. So, how is it? Ki tatra hi grama vishayam vijnanam na upadishyate. Be attentive. There, you only said no. Ki marga darshana vijnanam is given. Yeah, marga darshana vijnanam is given, but the grama vishaya vijnanam is not given there. In your going to the village वाला. सो मार्ग इज बताया बट ग्राम के बारे में नहीं बताया. सो तत्र ही ग्राम विषय विज्ञानम न उपदिश्यते. देन तत्प्राप्ति मार्ग विषयमेव उपदिश्यते. Vijnanam. Only the way to reach to that village is given. So the way reaching and the gaon to be reached, they are different. Only Marga Upadesha is given. No detailed about the grama is given. Now here what it is in our case, ki na tata iha. Na tata iha. In the Upanishad, it is not taught like that. Be careful. You listen to Upanishadic sentence completely. व्हाट इज देयर. ग्राम का बारे में नहीं बताया, सिर्फ मार्ग का बताया. Then when you go in that marga, after going there, then you go on traveling in the village to come to know. How much are you come to know the village, the town, the city, the metro? You only are the knower there. You don't become the town. But what is taught here, carefully listen, my dear Puramakshi. What is taught here? Na tata iha. Here what is said is Brahma Vijnana Vyatirekena Sadhanantara Vishayam Vijnanam na Upadishyate. So here Brahma Vijnana is taught, not the Marga Vidya. And by teaching the Brahma Vijnana, already the obstruction called as the Vijnana or the Avidya is removed, then the destination is reached here. And here the destination reaching is that Brahma Vastu se ek hona. So in your example, you are right, Ganta are different, Gamyasthana Grama is different, Margadarsana Upadesha is given, he will travel. But in this case, it is not a Margadarsana Upadesha. Then what? It is the explanation about the Gamyasthanam. Then, having explained the explanation of Gamyasthanam, there is no other sadhana indicated. Therefore, what? The Gamya Vastu Parabrahma as Satyam Jnanavanantam, when that is known, understood, called as Vidya. In that only, the Vidya removal, Panchakosha removal, establishing in the Brahman, all of them are achieved in one go. Therefore, there are no sadhanas to be done in a Prapti of Brahma Vidya. Bas know it, Vidya se Avidya chala gaya, then you are that. So no need of any karma antarapeksha. So too, the Brahman himself will discover himself. Brahman never came down to the level of Jiva. You understand? It is only a notion, it is an imagination. But in so many days of discussions, we talk only about Jiva, Jiva. Here we are feeling like that. Therefore, to pull us to that level, for the time being, the Jiva topic was discussed. Otherwise, never Brahman became Jiva, that he'll have to do something to become Brahman. Out of avidya, the jiva appeared. Out of avidya, the appeared jiva appeared to have identified with the panchakosha. Out of avidya only, the panchakosha tadatma jiva was doing all the samsara. Once the vidya comes, avidya gone, the jiva bhava gone, the panchakosha tadatma gone, the samsara gone. Then what is there? That which was eternally there, that is achieved. Be careful about it because these are the things which help us on the seat of meditation. The true प्योर वेदांतिक ब्रह्म प्राप्ति मेडिटेशन में यही क्रूशियल चीजें हैं, हमको वहाँ सही गाइड करते हैं. So here it's not a deshantar gamanam, therefore this is not a margadarshana upadesham. It is the gamyasthana varnanam and there is no other sadhana indicated. Therefore that gamyasthana vidya से avidya remove कर दी तो we have reached. And there is no reaching in time, there is no reaching in place. We are already that the avidya is removed by the vidya, we realized it. So already the key is on the table or in your own pocket or the necklace is on your own neck. You were in avidya, so we felt that it is lost. The vidya is given, then it is felt that it is gained. So the notion that it is lost is removed by another notion that it is gained or it is informed that it is there. By that notion that it is lost, the necklace or the chavi never got lost. It is always there. By the knowledge given by somebody, it is never gained because when it is not lost, how can you say it is gained? Then what is the whole drama happened? The ignorance that it is there is removed by the knowledge it is there. This ignorance knowledge have nothing to do with the presence of the key or necklace on the table or in your neck, on your neck. It is always there. You are not aware of it. You are brought to that awareness and found. Therefore, never ever Brahman became Jiva, never ever Jiva is any time real. Brahman alone always is there. Temporarily, the avidya as if covered the avidya or Brahma Vastu. Now we are learning the Vidya from Upanishads. Deeply when we do, avidya is removed. We discover we are all. Like from waking, when you come to waking from dream, we are always waker only. Because of the non-apprehension of being a waker, the projected dream world appeared. None of them was real even when the dream was going on. So to even the entire samsaric vyavahara is going on, yet nothing is real. Real is only Brahman. That Brahma Jnana or Brahma Vidya is steadily again and thoroughly studied. It goes on removing the avidya. When the avidya is removed, you are that. Then now the Purvapakshi is not ready to give up some or the other karma as a karana for the Brahma Prapti. Therefore, again another prashna he brings. He says, Ukta karmadi sadhana abeksham Brahma Vijnanam parapraptau sadhanam upadishyate iti cheto. देखो उक्त कर्म आदि साधना अपेक्षम ब्रह्म विज्ञानम. Brahma Vijnanam is understood, but I will say कि उक्त कर्म आदि साधना अपेक्षा. Apeksha is required. The Brahma Vijnana will give the Paraprapti only to that Brahma Vijnana when the Ukta sadhana is added. What sadhanas? The Karma Yoga, the Bhakti Yoga, the Ashtanga Yoga, Antakarna Shuddhi करने वाले सारे. So, Ukta Karmadi Sadhana Apeksham Brahma Vijnanam Parapraptau Sadhanam. So, goal is Paraprapti. For that goal Paraprapti, sadhana is required. Sadhana is Brahma Vidya. Agreed. But Brahma Vidya endowed with Ukta Karma Sadhana, if we say like that, then he is not ready to leave the karma. Always remember the principal basic of Vedanta is what? परब्रह्म कोई ऐसे वस्तु हमसे अलग नहीं है कि जिसको हम कोई कर्म से प्राप्त कर सकते. We have heard it in earlier lot of discussion of Upanishads. Any karma does these four things. Utpatti, then utpadyam, apyam, vikaryam, samskaryam. Creation, if it is not there. Obtainment, if it is not ours. Then, if it is something ugly, beautification. And if it can be improvable, improving. Utpadyam, apyam, vikaryam, samskaryam. Vikaryam means changing, modifying. Samskaryam means adding beautification. These are the four things done by the karma. No, Brahma is Utpadyam. No, because eternally there. Is Brahma the Abhyam? Is it a thing to be gained? No. Why? Because we are already that. Is that Brahma Vikaryam? No, it is Avikari. Because Shruti Mata said. No, it can be Samskaryam. When Avikari hai, to uska samskar kaise kar sakte ho? So all the four things that are done by the karma are not valid here. Therefore, the Brahma Prapti is not by the karma. Just drop the karma. Okay. This, if he is not understanding, he says, yes, but that is an sadhana only, no, for Brahma Vijnana to give the Paraprapti. Guru Maharaj says that no. Remember, all our variety of sadhanas are only for the Antakarana Shuddhi. Antakarana Shuddhi is for Vidya Prapti. Vidya Prapti is to remove avidya. And avidya janita Panchakosha Tadhatmya. When all this is happening, what happened to the Brahman? We are already that. The Brahman is never brought near to me, nor am pushed in to become one with it. It is already always me. Catch this point. Is it not? If it is not me already, if it is gained through karma, again the karma is over, again it goes away. Very clear. So therefore, same is the answer given here. Ukta karmadi sadhana apeksham brahma vijnanam paraprapto sadhanam iti uchyate upadishyate iti chet. Along with the karma bhakti jnana ashtanga yogadi, that the vijnana will help in paraprapti. If we say no, answer is what? Nityatvad mokshasya. Dekho, what is the Shruti Mata said? Moksha is always there, nitya. We are never bound only. So, variety of the quotations are given. Nityatvad mokshasya. So, which is nitya, has never gone away, then how can any karma require to gain it? One thing is that one. Okay? Hmm? Hmm. Nityatvad mokshasya ityadina pratyuktatvat. So moksha is told to be the eternal thing. Therefore, the Brahma Jnana or Brahma Vidya is sufficient to remove the avidya and reveal the eternal existing Atma Anubhuti. No need of the karma adi sadhana. Okay, and already it is said earlier, therefore it is not repeated here. All the karma upasana are only to make our antakarana shuddha, free from raga dveshadi. Like again today we is in Yoga Darshanam, our Kriya Yoga, Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishwara Pranidhana are only to remove the ashuddhi of the antakarana. With that ashuddha antakarana, the vairagya is gained. So the vairagya, abhyasa is done. In the abhyasa, the samadhi prajna and is gained. Through the samadhi prajna, vritti nirodha happens. Through vritti nirodha, the atmanumurti kaivalya happens. So here also, it is said, why the karma yoga, why upasana yoga, why any of the ashtangadi yoga, only for shuddha antakarana. It has nothing to do with the Brahma Prapti. Be attentive about it. This अंतकरण शुद्धि कराने वाले साधनाओं का ब्रह्म प्राप्ति से कोई डायरेक्ट नाता रिश्ता नहीं है. कितना नाता रिश्ता है उनका कि बिकॉज ऑफ दोज डूइंग्स व्हेन द अंतकरण बिकेम शुद्ध, इन द शुद्ध अंतकरण विद्या कैन बी गेन्ड. क्योंकि when अंतःकरण is अशुद्ध, distracted, क्षिप्त मूढ़ विक्षिप्त भूमिका, how can you get the absolute knowledge of Brahman that it is Satyam Jnanam Anantam? We are our own examples. We have studied this so exhaustively, but कहाँ मिला हमको विद्या? नहीं, क्यों? अंतःकरण शुद्ध नहीं था. So if again when we make our antakarna shuddha with all these things, again when you do the vidya study now, the Satyam Jnanam Anantam is thoroughly understood. And what it does? It removes the avidya of Brahman. And because of avidya Brahman only, the upadhis were there, that goes away. And then what happens? I am Brahman, that is experienced. One is Nityatvad Mokshasya. Second in what? Kim Shruti cha, listen, Tat Sruštva Tadeva Anupravishat iti. What did she say? है ना, तस्माद्वा एतस्माद् आत्मना आकाश सम्भूतः अन्नरसमयात् and all that, then सो कामयत बहुस्यां प्रजायेति सतपोतप्यत सतवस्तत्वा इदगम सर्वम अजुसृजत, then यदिदं किंच तत् सत्यमित्या चक्षते, यदिदं किंच then तत् सृष्ट्वा तदेवानुप्राविशतु. Be careful about this sentence. तत् सृष्ट्वा तदेवानुप्राविशत्. So, Brahman, having created the world, he himself entered in it. Therefore, who is there inside the Jagat, always all pervading, is Brahman only. Tat sushtva tadevanu pravishaditi karyasthasya. Karya is this Annamayadi Panchakosha. Karyastha in all of those Annamayadi Panchakosha and the entire universe, tad Atmatvam darshayati. So in all that Karya, as an Atma to all of that, who is there entered and staying? It is Brahman alone. So it's not said that Jiva is entered. It is not Brahman ने जगत को बना के जीव को उसमें धक्का दिया. Understood? This is already discussed. He himself there inside. Therefore, when he himself is there inside, covered by avidya, remove avidya, he is revealed. For that, there is no need of any karma and upasana as you are thinking. Karma upasana may be required for antakarana shuddhi, but somebody is already shuddha antakarana. Like yesterday we saw in Yoga Darshanam, already who is in Samayita Chitta, उनको क्रिया योग की जरूरत नहीं है. Straight away अभ्यास वैराग्य and then the samadhi abhyasa he discovers it. Similarly here also. So what is the thought here? Bhagavan only is there in and through the entire universe as the Atma of it, not Jiva. Already he is there, therefore there is nothing to be done to create him, to bring him, etc. He is already there. Because remove the avidya, he is revealed. Vidya removes the avidya. That way, Vidya also is not the cause of Brahma Prapti. Because Brahma is never aprapta. Vidya is a cause by removing the avidya. That's it. उससे ज़्यादा विद्या का कोई नहीं जरूरत. Never ever say कि it's because of Brahma Vidya that Brahma Prapti happened. No. Brahma is already I am. Vidya removed the avidya. Vidya removed avidya. Vidya removed avidya. Vidya removes avidya 100 times. I am already Brahman. I am already Brahman. ये वाला पकड़ के रखना. Otherwise, if I consider myself as Jiva, then I can never leave the Jiva. Because Jiva means Upadita Adatmya. Means he'll have to do the work. As well as he's a Karta, then he'll be one who is exposed to Karma Phala. अरे कर्ता बनकर कर्म करके कर्म फल भोगने वाला जीव है, not Brahma. That means what? At a higher levels of meditation, all doings are stopped. Just in that Brahma Vidya, the Swarupa of the Brahma Tattva, whatever is there, just getting abidance in him. In that abidance, when it is not happening, bring the Vidya and the cause of non-abidance called Avidya, usko nikalte jao. Bas. Then he says another sentence, कि अभय प्रतिष्ठा उपपत्तेः च. A very important discussion, which we have already done. In the obtaining of the Brahman, what is said? Abhaya Prapti. यदा हि एव एतस्मिन् अदृश्ये अनात्मे अनिरुक्ते अननयने अभयप्रतिष्ठां विन्दते अथ सः अभयङ्गतः भवति. Analyze this sentence. What is the analysis? कि यदि हि विद्यावान, the knower of Brahman, कि स्व आत्मनः अन्यत् न पश्यति. He is called as Vidwan or Vidyavan. What is Atma Vidya is saying? Everything that Brahman and that Brahman is you. So when the Vidyavan, be attentive, listen carefully. So Atmana Anyat na pashyati. That is the meaning of Vidya. He is not seeing anything other than the self. Tataha, then only Avayam Pratishtam Vindate. he is said to be having fearlessness. Iti syat bhaya hetoho parasya anyasya abhavat. And why? Because there is nothing other than the Parabrahma for the Vidwan for frightening him. Because he discovered in the Vidya that one without second Brahman. So when one without second Brahman he discovered, there is nothing other than it to frighten him. It's not Jiva came to know the Brahman and still remaining separate. Second is what? Ki anyasya cha means the one who is not vidwan, avidwan, avidya krutatve, vidyaya avastutva darshana upabhattihi. Anyasya means what? Whatever the sense of otherness other than Brahman, which is created by avidya krutatve, vidyaya, by vidya, avastutva darshana upabhattihi. Its unreality, non-existence, its mithyatva is proved. So any Dvaita is because of avidya nirmanam. What is Vidya doing? It is proving the existence of one without second Brahman. In that Vidya of Brahma proof, the Anya is gone away. Because Anya is gone away, there is no Bhayam. No, no. An example is given by the Guru Maharaj. Very interesting. Very careful, very acutely careful. Tadhi Dvitiyasya Chandrasya Asatvam. Okay, that is called as Vidya, in which the second moon is found to be not real at all. That is called as Vidya, in which the second moon is found to be not real at all. Yat ataimirikena chakshushmata na grihyate. Because a one whose eye has not got any defect, he has not seen that second moon. So the one who has got defect in the eye, he has seen the second moon. The one who has defect in the eye, he has seen the second moon. The one who has no defect in the eye, he has not seen the second moon. Only one moon is there. So to the one who is in the avidya kshetra, he is seeing something other than Brahman. But the one who has discovered the Brahma Vidya, for him, other than the Brahman, there is no second object at all. So what is the whole discussion here? The Brahman is already we are. We are not a jiva separate from him, that we have to do something to go near him and merge in him. So the द्वैत नहीं है सत्य, इस कारण से जीव ब्रह्म से भिन्न असत्य है ही नहीं है, इसलिए वहाँ कोई कर्म उपासना आदि कर्म नहीं करने का है मोक्ष के लिए. When the Shruti Mata says Brahma Vidya is enough for moksha. So the Purva Pakshi's insistence is Dvaitam. Ki I am Jiva, Brahman is different. Purva Pakshi's instance is doing some karma. Third is traveling in time or distance to reach Brahman. What is the Siddhanta is saying? What is Shrutimata is saying? Brahman never became Jiva. पहले जीव को हटा दो. Second is what? Already existing Brahma, there are no karmas to be done to remove, to receive him or to reach him. Therefore, karma upasana adi ko hata do. Third one what? If I am already Brahman, why that experience is not coming? Good question. This is the only good question you asked. What is it? Because of the avidya. Then what is to be done here? The vidya. What vidya did? Removed the vidya. Just like the avidya never took away Brahman, so too the vidya never brought the Brahman. Avidya as if made us feel that I am not Brahman. Vidya removed that feeling. Then the experience dawns that I am that Brahman. Therefore, वेदांत का बहुत गंभीरता से नहीं समझे तो विल नेवर अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज साधना, व्हाट इज मेडिटेशन एटसेट्रा. Please remember, we are never going to a place or reaching an object which is not we in Vedanta, in spirituality. Is it not? It's not a place or time in which we are reaching something else through some effort. Even now, when I am in utter ignorance and living like a useless jiva with all the upadhi tadatmya, even now I am Brahman. Even when the husband is suffering, because of persecution of wife, or father is suffering because of the trouble of son. And that in every moment he is man only. Even at that very he is man. But just because of conditioning, he appeared as husband or that father. It is not that the husband left the home, went 2, 3, 4 kilometers, then the distance from the wife 2, 3 kilometers हो गया, then suddenly discovered man in him. ऐसा है क्या? He may discover the manliness, that's different because she is far away. अब वो कोई तंग नहीं करेगी, he can go to office and enjoy. That is all at the mana buddhi level. But we are talking about the identity level. As identity level, even when he is in the home doing obediently what the wife is saying, that time also he is a man. Avidya kruta upadi. Wife and son, therefore appeared. देखो जितने भी लाखों जन्म हम जीव के रूप में जीवे, yet it is unreal. And उतने लाखों जन्म, even though we don't realize how we are Brahman, still we are Brahman. This is the crux of Vedanta. What is the gap between these two? Only avidya. Then when the vidya comes and avidya is thrown away, then I discover myself. This is what. When he said, Aitaimirikena chakshushmata na gruhyate. The Siddhanti gave the example of not seeing of the second moon by the one whose eye has no defect. And the one who has got a defect of the eye, he has seen the two moons. So therefore, is there any Dvaita as if the two moons? No. There's only one. So is there two like a Jiva and Brahman? That Jiva will have to merge in Brahman? No. Only one Brahman. Avidya ke karana, that because of the Taimirika, high defect, just like the second moon appeared, so too because of ignorance only, other than Brahma Jiva as if appeared. But it is not there. Remember, you can do nothing with that second moon which is appearing because it's unreal. So too nothing can be done with Jiva because it's unreal. And nothing need to be done with the first moon. Nothing need to be done with the Brahma also because already we are that. So all done is done with. No done is required. Then what is required is just to make the vision little proper. Then you will see only one moon. That is what is Ataimirikena. The pure good eyed fellow. Anna? Mm, Narayana. Interesting discussion is what? A defected eyed fellow, because of his defect in eye, the second moon has never come. So too with a person of good vision, the second moon has never disappeared. Whether the other first person saw the second moon, the second person saw the one moon, moon was always one. There is no Dvaitam, the two moons are there. So the Jiva Brahma Dvaita is Avidya Janita, not real. Then because it's Avidya Janita, when you get the Vidya, it goes away. There is nothing other thing to be done. That is why only Brahma Vidya Upadesha is enough for Brahma Prapti and Moksha. And it is Praptasya Prapti. Now, when this is said, Purvapakshi doesn't want to give up that Dvitiyatvam. He talks some different questions, logics, examples. It goes on for a few more, 5 or 6 or 7 questions and paragraphs. We will see one more today. Ki na evam na gruhyate iti chet. देखो दैट कैटरॉक्ट आंख खराब हुआ इसलिए उसने दो चंद्रमामा को देखा. That is understood. Purvapakshi is saying now. Now the one who has got good eye vision, he has not seen the second moon. He has seen Ekamevadvaya moon. But the seeing of one moon by this person without defect of eye is only there. Advaya. But in the Vyavahara, we attend. In the Vyavahara, he is dealing with the Dvaita only, na? That is the meaning of na evam na gruhyate iti chet. Not all the time that he is not recognizing the Dvaita. It's only the example of Chandama, his eye was good, one moon he saw. But in entire his Vyavahara is based on Dvaita only, no, Guru Maharaj. How can you deny that? He's talking to me, he's talking to you, he is eating the food. So the Dvaita is there for that Jnani, the one who has seen one moon. The answer is what? Ki, dekho, don't also again conclude by saying that always there is Dvaita. You are right, Dvaita is there in Jagrata and Sushupti, Swapna. Now Sushupti Samahitayoho Agrahanat. When one enters into the Jagrata and Swapna, O Purvapakshi, as you said, he has experienced Dvaita, no doubt. But when he is in Sushupti and Samadhi Sthiti, be attentive. In the Sushupti and Samadhi Sthiti, where is the Dvaita? No, only the Advaita is there. Therefore, when the Purvapakshi gave Jagrat Swapna two examples for the experience of Dvaita, the Siddhanti also gave two examples of Sushupti and Samadhi Sthiti for the absence of Dvaita. Clear? Now again Purvapakshi's question. He says कि सुषुप्ते अग्रहणम देखो in the sushupti the द्वैत का अग्रहणम non-perception of the duality is anya asaktavad iti chet. It is because somewhere else is attending, therefore is not able to see the Dvaitam. Like in our Vyavahara also, when you are talking to one person deeply, you are not aware of the other persons, no? Because अन्यासक्त. सो सुषुप्ति में द्वैत को नहीं देखने का कारण है अन्य और कहीं हमारी आसक्ति है. ऐसा कहे तो दिस पूर्व पक्ष पॉइंट नॉट सिद्धांत. And somewhere else he is attending. Therefore he has not seen the Dvaitam. But Dvaitam is there. He says, Anyasaktata. Now the answer given by Siddhanta is what? Are my dear, in Nidra, it is not that somewhere is asakta, like I gave the example in the waking, that I am asakta to the TV, glued, who is coming, who is talking, who is shouting. I don't see that Dvaita at all. This is what. But in Nidra, my dear, it is not that somewhere you are asakta, therefore the other Dvaita is not seen. In sleep, the situation is what? Sarva agrahanat. अरे नॉट इवन वन थिंग वेयर यू कॉल्ड एज अन्यासक्ता, वो भी नहीं है निद्रा में. निद्रा में तो सबका अग्रहण होता है. नथिंग. यू डोंट नो गॉड, यू डोंट नो ईश्वरा, यू डोंट नो द जगत, यू डोंट नो योर सेल्फ, यू डोंट नो द उपाधि, यू डोंट नो एनीथिंग देयर. सर्वाग्रहण होता है वहां. देयरफॉर योर माइंड that somewhere else he was asakta in nidra, therefore the dvaita he did not see, but otherwise dvaita is there. That is refuted here. So in Nidra, Sarva Agrahan hota hai. So that point that somewhere else attention is there, therefore Dvaita not seen is refuted here. So his level of question and that level of answer is given. As we saw, Jagrad maybe, when our Asakti is somewhere else, we don't be somewhere else. Is it not like the train announcement is made? You are busy in talking the phone or with somebody, then the announcement ho gaya, train bhi aa gaya, chala bhi gaya. Yesterday it happened the other way around in one of these Kolkata or Orissa railway station. They did not make the announcement of arrival of train. Train came, went away. No passenger boarded it. They were waiting for the announcement. They were waiting to listen to announcement. Announcement है नहीं आया. Train आके चला गया. Yesterday's news. Vichitra, no? World is. So, Anya Asat, what do you call? Sarva Agrahanat Nidra. So, your question, your point, that in Nidra, somewhere else he is attentive. Therefore, he has not done the Grahana of the Dvaita, but it is there. No. अरे सुषुप्ति में तो सर्व अग्रहण है, नथिंग इज बीइंग perceived at all in the sushupti. Therefore, your point refuted that way. Now he says, न न न न पूर्वपक्षी जाग्रत स्वप्नयोः अन्यस्य ग्रहणात् सत्वम एव iti chet. Are other than Jagrat and Swapna, we say, because in Nidra there is no Jagrat Swapna. So other than Jagrat and Swapna, he is identified somewhere else. So therefore, the Dvaita of the Jagrat Swapna he did not recognize, but that it is there. Dvaita is there. He doesn't want to leave Dvaita, nor want to leave the karma, nor want to say that the Vidya Prapti is not sufficient for the moksha, something else is required. These are these Purva Pakshis holds on which, basing which he is asking these questions. Now comes the important answer. What it is कि बहुत गंभीर बात है ये, कोशिश करना सुनने को ध्यान से कि ही से सिद्धांत शेष कि अविद्याकृतत्वात् जागृत स्वप्नयोः. Oh my dear friend, the जागृत अवस्था स्वप्न अवस्था are products creation of the avidya only. In the pure Brahma Anubhuti, there are no these three avasthas, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti. So we are discussing Sushupti. You say in Sushupti the Anya Grahanam is other than Jagra, Sapna. These Jagra, Sapna themselves are what? Avidya Krutatvat. Only because of Avidya it is there. Then Yad Anya Grahanam Jagra, Sapna Yoho Tad Avidya Krutam. So in the Jagrada Avastha, other than me, I am discovering the world. No? I am seeing the Dvaitam in the Jagrada Avastha. ये सब अविद्याकृत है. How do you prove? Because avidya abhave. When a person realizes the Brahman, gains that vidya, and this avidya goes away, abhavat, there is nothing called as the world other than him. At the time of vidya prapti, that Brahman is known, there is nothing in Jagrata Sapna to be understood or experiences other than him. तो फिर अविद्या के कारण ही जागर स्वप्न है, रियली वो नहीं है. प्रूफ इज व्हेन द विद्या कम्स द जागृत स्वप्न आर ट्रांसेंडेड, इट इज नोन दैट दे आर नॉट देयर. नाउ हाउ डीप दीज एक्सप्लेनेशंस देखो. टू थ्रू दिस वी हैव टू ट्रैवल इन आवर वेदांतिक सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन. समझदारी की बात हम कह रहे हैं. देन द मेडिटेशन. सो जागृत स्वप्न के अन्य जगह पे ये निद्रा अवस्था है, इसलिए जागृत स्वप्न तो है, अन्य ये क्या है द्वैत के रूप में. नो, द जागृत स्वप्न हाउ मच एवर सॉलिडली यू मे एक्सपीरियंस, इट इज अविद्याकृत ओनली. वाई? बिकॉज ए ब्रह्मज्ञानी व्हेन ही गेट्स विद्या, देयर इज नो जागृत स्वप्न अवस्था टू हिम. देहादि तादात्म्य जीव सत्य नहीं है, और तादात्म्य के कारण जगत को अलग देखना नहीं है. Then in trying to gain that world, doing koi karma out of karma phala or desire, none of them are there in the Brahmajnani. Therefore, vidya के कारण इसका निराकरण हो रहा है. Therefore, the avidya जनित है जागृत स्वप्न, they are not real. Therefore, that Advaita which is experienced in Jagrata Avastha and Swapna Avastha is not true. There's a point. Okay. See, this is what it is. Now another discussion. कि सुषुप्तेः अग्रहणमपि अविद्याकृतमिति चेत्, the grahanam of the dvaita in jagrat swapna is avidyakrita. Because vidya comes, the avidya goes, the dvaita gone, ekamevadvyam brahma experienced by the jnani. Now the पूर्वपक्षी प्रश्न is what? The निद्रा में जो द्वैत का अग्रहण हो रहा है, nothing is experienced, na shunyata, that also avidyakritam. That also because of avidya, if we say. The answer given by here, the Siddhant is very sublime, very deep, very contemplative we have to be. Is Nidra like Jagra Swapna or Avidyakrutam? निद्रा भी अविद्याकृत है और निद्रा में द्वैत का अग्रहण अविद्याकृत है. What is the answer for you of you if this is said, hey Guru? Then Siddhanta says, no. The Dvaita Agrahanam in his Nidra is not caused by something called as avidya. Then it is what? Swabhavikatvat. The Swabhava in the Nidravastha itself is a total absence of the Dvaita. It is not created by any avidya. Like in Jagrada Avastha, Swapna Avastha, it was avidya which brought Dvaita. Vidya came, Dvaita gone. In Sushupti Avastha, the Sushupti Prakatikaranam is not the Karya of the Avidya. Then it's what? It is Avidya itself. Swabhavikat. एक तो अविद्या का कार्य है, एक अविद्या स्वाभाविक है. जागृत स्वप्नादि कार्य of the avidya. सुषुप्ति is not कार्य, then what? It is स्वाभाविक. सुषुप्ति अवस्था का स्थायी स्थिति ही अविद्या है, अविद्या के कारण नहीं है वो. सुषुप्ति वाला अद्वैतस्य अग्रहणम. Explanation is very detailed. कि first point, Guru Maharaj says, dravyasya hi tattvam avikriya. Okay, any of the pure dravya, what is its tattva? If you understand it, that which never goes through modification, that is what is its tattva. Dravyasya hi tattvam avikriya. Para anapekshatvat. Like the gold is there, the ornaments are there. So the ornament is parapekshita. What apeksha? Gold ka apeksha hai. Therefore, is the ornament tattvam there with the reality? नहीं है, because it is apekshita of gold. But now gold is a matter or material. What is it that the gold depends on for its existence? For the ornament, you need gold, you need goldsmith, you need his knowledge, and then the practice of that knowledge. So many apekshas are required in making the ornament. Therefore, of that ornament, the ornamentation is not its tattva. Is it not? Now, for the gold to exist as gold, does the goldsmith require? Any of his knowledge required? Any of his working required? None of them are required. Therefore, the goldness is not mithya, it is its tattvam, it is satyatvam. So, dravyasya tattvam avikriya. Okay? Para anapekshatvat. Nobody else is required and no modification in it. That is called as the tattva of that dravya. Anything you take. The pot is created from mud. For the pot, mud is required. But the mud itself is what? No other thing is required for its existence. In the pure mud, there is no vikriya. It is as it is. Therefore, the तत्वम का डेफिनेशन हो रहा है यहाँ. उसको तत्वम कहते हैं जिसमें दूसरे की जरूरत नहीं है अस्तित्व के लिए और जिसमें कोई मॉडिफिकेशन नहीं होता. Means when the gold became or seen as any ornament in the world, did the gold get modified? No, उसमें विक्रिया नहीं हुआ. Then for the gold to exist, does it require a ornamentation on it? Not required. Therefore, gold is tattva. Okay, the other thing called as the ornament depends on the gold and it is a modification and it is temporary also. Therefore, the goldness is not tattvam. Okay, here what is said? For the Jagra Swapna Avastha, which is the ornament level, the gold which is called as Karna Sharira Sushupti is required. So they are the Vikriya of the Karna Sharira and they are not independent also, they are dependent. Therefore, the Jagra Swapna are not real. If the Sushupti Avastha or Karna Sharira is not there, Jagra Swapna ho hi nahi sakte. Therefore, the Jagra Swapna is neither Tattva, okay, is not Tattva because it is depending on the other one and it is going through various vikaras. Okay, one is अविद्या का विकार है, दूसरा अविद्या स्वरूप है. So the Jagra Swapna, the Vikara of the Avidya, Sushupti is the Avidya itself. It is its Tattva that doesn't depend on anything else. The Karana Sharira doesn't depend on Stula Sukshma Sharira, mind you. It is on its own self and it is always same. Therefore, this Sukshma Karana Sharira is not comparable to the Jagra Swapnas Dvaita at all. It is totally one only it is. There is no Dvaitata in it. So the Dvaitata in the Nidra Avastha is Swabhavikam. Because the Nidra is by itself is its Swarupa, it is not the Karya of anything. Like the ornament is a Karya of the gold. That is what it is. So Dravya Sahi Tattvam Avikriya Para Anapekshatavat. No, Vikriya na Tattvam. That's now we suggest now. Whatever is getting modified, it is not the truth or essence or reality. Why? Para Apekshatavat. Because it depends on something else. No. Nahi Karaka Apeksham Vastunah Tattvam. Is it not? A Tattva of the Vastu doesn't require any Karaka for it. That's why I said. Like the gold doesn't require the karakas of the goldsmith, his actions, etc. for its pure existence. That is why the gold is called tattvam. Even if the goldsmith or anybody did not go to the gold mine in Kolar or anywhere, took out the gold from there, still the gold was existing there. कोई कारक की अनपेक्षा नहीं होता है कोई तत्व को एग्जिस्ट होने में. So gold is a tattva, for it to exist, no karaka is required. But for the ornaments which are projection, for that the karaka required, that gold is brought, it is purified, then all the drama is done. So, satah vishesha karaka apeksha. Okay. Mm. Mm. So, sata vishesha karaha apeksha means what? When on that sat pure called as gold, when a vishesha has to be brought called as ornamentation, karaka, the means of action are required. Karaka means karta, doing some karma, and in that a process is followed. In सबको कारक कहते हैं. प्रत्यय, कारक प्रत्यय. So a sadvastu called as Brahma, the gold to remain as it is, no karaka is required. But that sadvastu ka vishesha. What is the vishesha of sadvastu, the gold? The ornaments. When the gold has to become the ornament, so then the karaka vishesha ka apeksha hota hai. So first is what? Nahi karaka apeksham vastunah tattvam. ये वस्तु के तत्व के लिए कोई अपेक्षा जरूरत नहीं है कारक का. लेकिन when the सतह विशेष in that सद वस्तु का विशेष रूप में व्यक्तीकरण होना है, then कारक अपेक्षा होता है. Now remember, the विशेषा च विक्रिया. What exactly is happening in that making the gold as the Vishesha ornamenta? It's a Vikriya is happening. A modification is happening. Vikriya. Now, after giving this explanation, coming to our main point. Jagrat Swapnayoho cha Grahanam Visheshaha. देखो, in Jagra and Swapna, what is perceived by us is the Vishesha expression of what Nirvishesha Tattva is there in Nidravastha. निद्रावस्था में स्वाभाविक निर्विशेषता है. Like the स्वाभाविक निर्विशेषता of the gold, there are no karakas required there, it is its स्वभाव. But the gold, when it has to be brought vishesha, a karaka, the goldsmith, etc. are required. So too, from the nidra avastha, the jagra swapna are the visheshas they are. Clear? No vishesha cha vikriya jagra swapneyo cha grahanam visheshaha. Why the जागृत स्वप्न are happening? The निद्रा अवस्था का विशेष व्यक्तीकरण है वो. Okay, यदि यस्य न अन्यापेक्षम स्वरूपम तस्य तत्वम. Okay, that which doesn't require the support of something else for it to exist, it is called its tattvam. So the jagrat swapna are not tattvam because they have the apeksha of the something, they depend on something called as the nidra or sushupti or karana sharira. Therefore they are not tattvam. What is the whole discussion going on here? The Jagrat Swapna is not real at all. They are not independent at all. They are totally dependent. They are only Vishesha Vyaktikarana of Nidra only or the Sushupti or Karana Sharira. More than that, there is nothing to be valued at all about Jagrat Swapna. When it cannot be valued, then how can you see the duality of is real? So what was Purvapakshi's discussion? There is Dvaita in there in Jagrata Sapna. No, the जागृत स्वप्न का द्वैत को नहीं देखने के कारण सुषुप्ति में द्वैत क्या है ना, द्वैत का अभाव हुआ. Now here, taking the opportunity of this question by Purvapakshi, Siddhant is beautifully logically proving that Jagrat Swapna are not independent at all. Therefore, they are not reality by themselves. They are dependent on the Sushupti Avastha. Therefore, they are only the Vishesha expressions of the Sushupti. There is no जागृत स्वप्न इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ सुषुप्ति. सुषुप्ति में रहने के कारण ही, ये जो कारण शरीर के कारण ही जागृत स्वप्न संभव है. कि यदि यस्य न अन्य अपेक्षम स्वरूपम तत्तस्य तत्वम. फॉर समथिंग it doesn't depend on anything else for its existence, it is called as its tattvam. Okay, yad anyapeksham, anything which requires something else for its dependency, na tat tattvam. So the Sushupti doesn't require the dependency on Jagrat Swapna. Therefore, it is Tattvam and Swabhavikam. Jagrat Swapna need a Sushupti. Therefore, they are not Tattvam. Okay. Anya Abhave Abhava. Because the Karana, when it is removed, the Karya is not there. Like the gold is taken away, then the ornament gone away. सो टू द कारण शरीर नहीं है तो जागरण स्वप्न नहीं होगा. सो जागरण स्वप्न डिपेंड्स ऑन कारण. Therefore, it is not independent on itself. Therefore, it is not real at all. Forget about thinking about the Dvaita in it. Whereas when the Jagra Swapna is not there, Sushupti still continues to there because it doesn't depend on these two. So that is how Anya Abhave Abhavat. Tasmat Swabhavikatvat Jagrat Swapnavat na Sushupte Visheshaha. Therefore, the Sushupti is by nature Swabhavika only. It is not the something else caused that Sushupti Avastha. It is not a Vishesha, it is Swabhava. So gold is Swabhava, ornament is Vishesha. Vishesha is Vikriya. Vikriya is Mithya. So to Sushupti Avastha is Swabhavika, and from that the Vishesha of the Jagra Sapna came. They are the Vishesha Vikara. That is why every day we go back into Nidra from Jagra Sapna. So in this way, the Jagra Swapna explanation or example for the Anyatva is refuted by the Siddhanti. Okay. Then, दिस द्वैत ग्रहणम जो कर रहे हैं ना, उनका थोड़ा और भगवान यहाँ शंकर एक्सप्लेनेशन करके देन ही फाइनली प्रपोजेस हिज थॉट ऑफ एकमेवा द्वयम. व्हाट इज दिस? येषाम पुनः ध्यान से सुनो. फॉर दोज पीपल अगेन हु आर दे? ईश्वरः अन्यः, आत्मनः, ओके, कार्यं च अन्यतु. So Ishvara is different and I am different. Karyam, whenever the word comes, Karyam is Jagat you have to take. So the Ishvara is different from me, Jagat is different from me, Jagat is different from Ishvara. Yeah, Tesham, for such people, as long as they maintain this difference between Ishvara, Jiva, Jagat, Bhaya Anivrutti. There is no removal of Bhaya because Bhayasya अन्य निमित्तत्वात्. व्हाट इज द निमित्त और कारण फॉर द भय? अन्यत्व ओनली है. Therefore, the ones who take the three things, Ishwar, Jiva, Jagat, as different Bheda, they can never avoid the Bhaya at all. Then Satahacha Anyasya Atmahana Anubhavatihi. Okay. Satahacha Anyasya Atmahana Anubhavatihi. And Sadvastu is that which we already discussed, that it can never become something other than it. Therefore, in that Sadvastu, when it is discovered, there is Ananyatva. Therefore, there is no Bhaya. Nacha Asataha Atmalabhaha. है ना? कि Asat is never created from the Sat. Sat never loses its existence. Therefore, the Sadvastu Atma Brahma, when this is realized, there is no Dvaita. That is only the cause of fearlessness. But if you don't believe at all in that pure one without second Brahman, and you are holding on to this Jiva Jagat Ishvara Veda, as long as Veda is there, there is Bhaya, because the Dvaita is the Karana of the Bhaya. जहां भी द्वैत होता है भय होना ही लगेगा. Okay. Now one more question is here. It says sapekshasya anyasya bhaya hetutvam iti chetu. Okay. Hmm. सापेक्षस्य अन्यस्य भयहेतुत्वम् इति चेत्. So that also is a beautiful question. He says here, sapeksha means what? For the time being, at the time of sadhana, in the vyavahara, already it is said again in the Shastras also that the Ishvara is taken for the Upasana. When the Upasana done, Ishvara blesses. With his blessings, the Antakarna becomes Shuddha. Therefore, सापेक्षिक में द्वैत है तो, because you also do the upasana, oh my dear Guru, you are also doing namaskar, etc. So there is definitely in the Ishvara other than Jiva whose we are doing upasana. Are Baba Tulyatvat. The real existence of the Ishvara other than me, imaginary existence of Ishvara other than me. In both cases, the otherness is agreed. In that case, the bhaya will definitely be there. There is no difference between the imagining temporarily of Ishvara as other than us for some other sadhana or really the existence of Ishvara other than me. Because bhaya hetudvat and tulyatvat. दोनों में कोई फर्क नहीं है. तुम इमेजिन करो या रियली हो जाए. Therefore, don't bring the topic. In final thing is what? There is one without second Brahman alone is real. This is the Brahma Vidya. All the Dvaitas are only avidya krita. So, two, three more questions that this will be done. We will just try to summarize it also once we go through the whole discussion. Okay. Mhm. So, the Brahma Sarvavyapaka Satyam Jnanam Ananta. That is the ultimate truth. On a deep meditation, when we transcend the four Panchakoshas, go into the cave of the heart, we discover that alone. And having reached there, when we look back, other than that, there is nothing seen. That is after Brahmajnana. But now we are seeing and we are discussing on the strength of what we see. And we are struggling, we are confused, and we are troubling the Guru also by asking questions from our own perceived experience standpoint. Guru has infinite patience to explain to every of our doubts and questions. But mind you, Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha. All doubts will dispel only through the right pursuit when we discover the Brahma Tattva first. Okay, if a faithful student is there full of Shraddha, Guru उसको कहा चुप सवाल मत पूछ पहले आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस साधना टू रीच टू द ब्रह्मन यू रीच देन जो भी सवाल है पूछ. But then in this way, obedient to the Guru's direction, he just Satyam Jnanam Brahma he discovers. After that, now Guru asks, अरे पता चल गया ब्रह्मन आ गया अब सवाल पूछ. Then he says, Guru, there is no question to ask because that alone is real, all else was unreal. The other category of people, immediately they don't have faith. They have their own mind and its doubts regarding their daily experiencing Dvaita. They want the clarity. Therefore, Guru is patient enough to guide both of them, the Shraddhalus, the surrendered and non-surrendered. Like योग दर्शनाचार्य कपिल मुनि उत्तम अधिकारी के लिए भी दर्शन दिखाया योग का, मध्यम और अधम और प्रथम अधिकारी को भी मंद अधिकारी. सबको मार्ग तो दिखाना चाहिए. So here also the one who is lost in Dvaita is asking all the questions. Guru Maharaj patiently explaining. Now remember, every study in the Vedanta class, please remember, starts only by taking what is said by the Shastra as correct. How it is correct? In that analysis only all the logic is there. And the final correctness of Shastra is only in the experience of the truth as it is. But to experience, you have to do the meditation and sadhana. To do that, you have to be convinced. So, in the Shastra and by the Gurus in the question answer session, all they entertain to answer us only to remove those blocks of Shraddha which are not allowing to do sadhana. No Guru by intellectual knowledge can remove all the doubts and give Brahma Vidya. Guru will give Brahma Swarupa Jnanam, and to a great extent he removes the blocks in us, which are there in the form of questions and doubts, because of which we are not pursuing the Brahma Prapti sadhana. With that preparation, when we do sadhana, then we discover. The discovery of Brahman as myself alone solves all questions and doubts. Theoretically, intellectually, nahi hota ho. You study all Upanishad 2000 times. Yet all doubts, questions will not go. They go only Anubhuti mein. Ye yaad rakh lena. But to get to the Anubhava, we have to do the deep sadhana. For that, you need faith. What is the, about the faith, Shraddha? The doubt. Therefore, to the extent the faith is created, for that sake, the doubts of the disciple are dispelled by the divine grace of the Guru. अब इतना पढ़कर कोई बंदा हमें अभी समझ गया हूँ द्वैत इज मिथ्या अद्वैत इज रियल इवन ही विल नॉट गेट रियलाइजेशन अद्वैत सिद्धांत को मानने से मोक्ष नहीं मिलता अद्वैत ब्रह्म का अनुभव करने से होता है क्लियर वन आर टू ब्यूटिफुल थिंग्स विल कंटिन्यू टुमारो one day it will take tomorrow maybe one more day after then this exhaustive discussion we can just summarize once main points at least thank you om 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 Om, 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 Om. Now you understand how much very deep, subtle we have to be in our antakarana. For that, how much pure the antakarana must be. For that, how much we have to be free from the worldly apekshas and do our due daily karma yoga and bhakti adi upasana. And how much we need the Ishvara Kripa and Guru Kripa. So we are, you know. But then, with their grace, when our antakarana is steady enough, with that steady antakarana, when these every sentence of such bhashyams are fully thoroughly digested, every question, every doubt just gets dispelled intellectually. Clearly, Brahman alone is real. Then that Brahman, on the street of Dhyanam, by the Anvaya Vedaneka, I discover. And all this process may the Brahman is neither brought nor created nor given to us. I am already that. This never should be forgotten. The crux of the solid point of the discussion which we had so far and little bit tomorrow is on. At one LKG, UKG level, we talk that we are a Jiva. We are doing sadhana to discover oneness with Ishvara, Brahma. But at a higher level, Brahman alone is real. There is nothing called as Jiva at any period of time. Gold alone is real. Gold alone is real at any period of time. No ornament is real. No, but I want ornament, then I have put it on my body at different parts yet. Yet it is unreal. Because that cannot be ruthlessly बात करो. There cannot be two realities or truths. बताओ gold real है कि the ornament real है. अब तुम्हें decide करो. They are opposite things. They are two different things. One is Satyam, the reality, other is imagination. One remains all the time same, other one goes on modifying. They appear to be so closely knit to each other. But now लड़ाई हो गई दोनों के बीच में. अब बताओ दोनों में कौन सा सत्य है? You only say, oh my dear पूर्व पक्षी, you may be wearing ornaments. That we are not denying. But there is no ornament. Baba is only gold. Never ever there was an ornament in the gold. In the past, in the present, in the future. Past future it may not be there, Guru, but abhi to hai na. I am putting it to the ears, I am putting to the finger, I am putting into my hand. You may put. You are putting this ornament like gold here and there, never makes the gold disappear. The ब्रह्म को तुम जगत के रूप में, जीव के रूप में, ईश्वर के रूप में मानते हो कितना नौटंकी करो. These three are never real. Brahman alone is always real. When we really strongly take this knowledge, and then from our outer vyavahara and our mind, daily for 1 hour, 2 hour, wait, again, these all things when we deny, that's called meditation. Then we reach absolute reality. Let it happen to all of us in this very precious life. May God give us all the abilities. Thank you. Om, Om, Om. Let us see little Yoga Darshanam. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purna, Purnamudachyate, Purnasa, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Shishyate. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namah.